Good evening.
Good evening all.
Welcome to the PS4 Late Night Thursday GT4 with myself.
With 2 beards, 1 comms, and we're scared.
We love it.
No, we're not really. I'm waiting on it popping up because of that wee lag. I just want to make sure the sound is fine. Yes. Oh.
I can hear.
Yes. Right. Let's mute that.
Are we all good?
Hear your dulcet tones in the background.
So, just about to go into qualifying.
What is that around my head, do you say?
I've no idea, but I knew you were going to do it.
No, let's talk racing and then we'll talk guff after this. So, let's do a wee rundown. At the moment, when does quali start? In about 1 minute's time I've got here.
Yes, 1 minute 10.
So we just had Gamerdad kind of dominate the field about 4 or 5 minutes ago, but he's now just lost it. They're coming up. It's just, yeah. Oh, he's just ported to the pits. Okay, he was just about to come up to the. Oh, there's a spider. Excellent. Just about to come up to the hairpin and kind of lost it at the bottom of the hill.
Well, Will Friedman's currently on a quick lap.
Yes, so Will Friedman's just went 4/10 faster to take that faster time in the practice session.
He's also 2/10 up on this lap as well.
And it looks like the server's been set up as 30 degrees track, ambient with 33 track. So I wouldn't imagine there's going to be any lap records this kind of session.
Okay.
However, the track's too hot for that type of thing. Tend to find when it's around kind of 23 to about 28 is when guys are going to do their absolute fastest lap.
Yeah.
But it's looking the usual suspects with Will Friedman, Gamerdad, Weedy Kev and Fresh Riz in the top 4. Only 9/10 separate 4 of them.
Well, Will looks like he's going to go 3.5 tenths quicker, and he has actually just lost 2 tenths in the last chicane. Right,
so that's the quali session started. Now, whilst the guys go out, who's going to be first out? It looks like Gamerdad's getting his nose out in front there, and then Weedy Kev very quickly following behind him. Is that Gamerdad?
Are we still stuck in the garage?
No, that's Fresh Briz. Fresh Briz has
managed to Fresh Briz.
Yes. First out, wants to get his laps in, and then you get Weedy Kev.
Closely followed by Weedy Kev.
So what I'm going to do, switch over. I'm going to see where the standings are right now. So
yes, that'll be interesting.
See the wonders of technology and preparation.
Because I don't think
is key.
The one that you've not done, you mean? Because I don't believe Fresh Brizzle's raced in the GT4 Late Night much, has he?
He hasn't. It doesn't take to the cars very well, but it's good that he's attempting it. It's probably going to be some of his last PS races, so
yes.
I think he'll be trying to go out with a bang.
Yes, I think he will be as well.
Yes.
Because I do believe he gets his new PC on Sunday.
Oh.
But, although you say Brizzle doesn't take to the GT4 cars, I do believe he's got a lap record, hasn't he?
I'm just about to check that out right this evening.
Didn't he get a lap record in the Ginetta at Kyalami?
I think so. I'm just going to check now. So whilst the quali session is just about to probably come to the tail end of the first lap.
They're just coming into 130R now, so they're going to start their flying laps.
it takes your tyres about maybe 2.5 laps to come up to speed on the GT4. So
Yes.
you do short, sharp quali sessions in the late night series. So you get a 10-minute quali session.
Yep.
So you end up losing probably about 4 minutes in the GT4, which means you've really only got anywhere between 3 and 4 laps, depending on the size of the track.
Yeah, if you're lucky as well, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, that's the Hall of Fame, I mean, that's the one thing.
Prepared as always, I see, Chris.
Yes, thanks for that. That compliment goes long ways towards you being on my Christmas list.
But you do know it's true, though.
Yes. So where are we? We're at Suzuka.
Yes.
And it's GamerDad that holds the record here with a 212.684. They were in the 213s, including Will, in practice. So we're missing there's about a second to gain. But it's good to see Ken's name still up there. But Fresh Briz does have Kyalami in the Geneta in a 150.829. Well remembered.
Yeah, because I do remember he did tell me about it a couple of times.
He's also got holding the Geneta record as well at Zandvoort, or Sandyvoort as
Zandvoort
calls it. Zandvoort. With a 145.180. So he does take to the GT4s okay.
Yeah.
So, as prepared as that was there, I think that's quite successful.
I am still, Chris, bear with me, trying to get the YouTube chat up, but it doesn't seem to want to do it.
Well, the YouTube chat is currently filling up. We have 7 people watching right now. We've had 5 likes so far. We've now got 8 people watching. Oh my god, I'm going to start getting a nosebleed. What's going on?
I've got a question for you then, Chris. How many YouTube's account have you set up in the last 10 minutes?
Look, we've got 27 viewers! And my PC's going to burn and crash. No, so we have Dale in the chat, we've got GR Sim Racing, we've got Charles Hensarling.
GR Sim Racing's lock and load, isn't it?
No, are we? GR Sim Racing's
lock and load, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I'm getting a compliment for GR already saying I look great. It's just, it's the makeup thing that I'm not.
I know you were jokingly said you were going to use it, but I genuinely didn't think you were going to.
Do you know, I'm going to mix and match it up tonight, so you can, do you know what?
I know which one you're going to finish with.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now.
You're going to do it right now.
I'm going to do it right now. Boom.
Why, are you feeling hungry?
This is my favourite! Say hello to your chippy friend.
So, anyway, there's actually a qualifying session going on, Chris.
Sorry. Right.
And we are over halfway through.
I thought you were going to have the wee logos moving inside that black area that's up at the side.
I was, and I will do that for next week.
You can probably do it right now. You can probably go into OBS and move it.
I can do it right now. The problem we've got is there's a couple of dark coloured logos in there.
Ah. So
I'm leaving it where it is for now.
Do you know what?
So
it's fine. It's good. FRL logos coming up, pit walls showing up.
Chris, please change that filter.
Okay. I know you love it so much, so let's go to your favourite.
Can you do me a favour?
Yes.
Remind me what the lap record was again. Was it a 2:12.9?
Lap record? Why are you doing this to me for flying foxtrot? So the lap record for Suzuka is held by GamerDad in a Mercedes at 2:12.684.
Ah, okay. I don't know why you say I don't think that's going to get broken today. So, currently...
A couple of laps left in it. GamerDad's probably going to get a high 2:12.
He's currently on a 2:13.2.
Okay.
And he's just coming into the last chicane now, so I think he's got 2 more laps, if he's got the fuel to do so. Shall we go on board with GamerDad for a lap?
Yes, you go on board and do, so he's coming up to 130 hours, so can you do a wee lap guide, or are you confident doing a lap guide? Not yet? Okay, not either, so we'll just not do a lap guide. This is the comms where we literally don't do proper comms, guys, just so you know.
So he's currently coming down the start finish straight. Starting his flying lap. Let's see. I'm going to ask you a question, Chris. How close do you think to the lap record you will get?
So I think he's going to be 7/10 off.
What's the lap record? 2:12.6.
Yeah. So I think he's going to.
He's 6/10 off now, Chris.
But I think it's going to stay that way. I think the track time now being 37 is going to annihilate those tyres and get puffy.
I think by the end of qualifying he will get down to 2:13 dead.
2:13 dead, so 2 more tenths.
He's currently going through the S's and he's a 10th up.
Okay.
And I think if he catches Linkler by the straight on the run up to 130R, that will just increase while he's in the slipstream.
Linkler's in a beautiful black and purple Audi. I'll keep away in him just now. He's the lad that drives away. Keddy's not got the 747 yet. He doesn't necessarily live up to the Keddy dream.
No, he doesn't. Because I've raced with Keddy a few times. I've raced with Keddy a few times on the PC now, and he's rapid.
He just disappears. He's so consistent.
He's frighteningly quick. So I don't think Game is going to improve this lap.
Right. Well, he's coming round this.
Pretty
You can
much.
catch Spoon right and then catch 130R. That's what you can actually lose and gain about 4 or 5 tenths.
He's 2 tenths down on the run up to on the exit Spoon.
Why don't you just go ahead and spoil what I was saying there? Get Linkler on a flyer as well, but it looks a bit so Linkler's just ahead of him and Gamer Dad is using that slipstream, so you can maybe perhaps use the slipstream again on this last lap to see if you can restart that thing.
Yeah, if he can get within that, I think, what is the slipstream? It's about 1.3 seconds, is it?
I think so.
Game is giving up bad luck with it. He is.
Never gains kind of thing. Gamer
Gamers.
Dad did lose a couple of tenths. He should have just kept going unless he was out of fuel and that was him doing his last flyer.
Possibly. So who's on a flying lap? Let's have a look at.
So
Let's
Hutch
get.
has not put a lap time in yet. He's just done one now. And it's an absolute knickerbolic of 4 seconds off of the pace.
He must be after punishment driving the GT4 lap.
Yes. It's probably one of the most unstable cars, GT4 cars in the game.
It's one of the cars where you can't use first gear as well, if I remember right.
Yeah. Very, very similar to the Porsche.
Will Friedman's done a
the Audi.
13 dead.
Oh,
Will's
and Gamer
knocked Gamer
Dad's-
off the podium.
He increased his time by just 1/10. So you were close, but no cigar. Nice Briz, he's gave up the Ghost, so the only cars we've got left out on the track are Tro 246, who's just gave up the Ghost.
No, Tro's had
What's
the
just
checkered
coming
flag.
over the line, and he's just increased and fell into 4th place, pushing Tro back in the squad.
So Butch, no pressure Butch, but you're the only car on track.
Yes.
And he's currently 8 tenths up.
He's 8 tenths up. Right, so he could potentially, if he keeps pushing it, keeps going, because he is going round the corners quite sideways, so you can tell he's one hell of a learner with this.
I think he's going to improve by about a second.
There we go. So if he goes, if he improves by a second,
I don't think he's going to improve his position.
I'm not sure he needs to nail 130R. Car that's unstable. Let's see how it is.
He's 1.2 seconds up.
Go on, son. Just drop a gear, touch it in.
No, I think he's just a let off with 130R in a GT4 car.
Right, okay.
Nailed the last area.
Don't forget that, so the GT3 cars, look at that line, eats the curve nicely, eats the curve nicely,
He is
upshifts and then floors it out of the corner.
He's going to be 1.2 tenths up, 1.2 seconds up, which will put him
It's very, very close time. That's what
in P12.
oh, look at
Yeah, 700s, isn't it? Yeah.
And my favourite guy at the moment is Big Time Dave, because I don't know if you've seen the
He
podcast
is
last night.
getting very quick.
Yeah, I mean he's off pace tonight, but he's in the GT3 class. Is getting better, and he's mid table
But
to kind of like high middle. You know what I mean?
in all fairness to Big Time Dave, though, I think he sticks at it.
He does. He doesn't give up. Very rarely does he quit a race. Very rarely does he get involved in any accidents. I think he's had maybe two or three in it the last few months, and it's been things that are not necessarily malicious at all, just hard racing. So he's getting far better, far better.
I,
But let's get back to it. So Will Friedman completed qualifying in elite.
yeah, uh,
Sorry,
Game had added a 10th back
yeah,
in P2.
Chris Briz 2/10 back.
So the top three are close.
Very. It's going to be a close race. I mean, I can see Bucktick and Crow as well, maybe getting in the fray, I think.
Top five all within a second, anything can happen.
Yes, so that's going to be your first gaggle. And then you've got Chris Shuffler, our beautiful American.
Can I just make a note? Look where We the Kevin is qualified. I don't think I've ever seen him that low in a GT4 car in qualifying.
So I think he was having troubles with connecting tonight, and he's maybe just his head's not in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's pulled out of doing the race from later on because I think there's a few issues regarding his connection, unless he's had it sorted.
Oh, okay.
But Rendler's bringing up the sort of middle of the table in 7th place, lucky number 7 for some, and he's 144 Maka, 1.3 seconds off the pace. Linkler 7, new lad, like I said, not living up to the Keddy dream, but wears that 747 nicely on his Audi. And 8th, we the Kevin 9th, and Eyes on Keddy, what a name. And his Beamer 963 rounding off the top 10.
He's not been with us long, has he?
No, not at all. But he's in the fray, he's in the mix, and as you can see, his pace isn't that bad. 2.6 is no bad in a GT4, especially if it's not something you're used to.
Yes.
Fast Matt, he's one of our other American Dream drivers. He does get involved in a lot of the American side of things, so the late night stuff does suit him.
Okay.
And he's in the Aston Martin 207, at 2.9 seconds off the pace.
Yeah.
And Hutch just put in that lovely flying lap there, just finishing behind him. Big Time Dave and DXRKZIE 1010.
What are we calling?
Dixer
Strixie?
Dixer
I think we'll have to drop him a message on the Discord, Chris, to find out what his...
Let's call him Stan, right? Stan for the night.
Stan.
He's getting called Stan 10.
So, who should we go on board with for lap 1 then?
I think lap 1's got to go on board with...
I think we go Tro.
No! Right, listen to me. I decide. Okay,
Too late.
Decide. I'll go on board with... Who am I going on board with?
I think We the Kevin will come through the field on lap 1.
Well, I'm on Hutch because I forgot to move off of him, so I'll come up the rear. That came out wrong.
Yes.
You go in the front, I'll come up the rear, right? No. Yeah. No.
And for once, the late night races aren't a sea of pink anymore.
I know. There's a nice array of different cars, different teams.
And I like the fact that there's no more than 3 of one make. I think there's 3 Mercedes, there's a couple of BMWs.
Well, the GT4s are good that way. You don't necessarily need to stick with.
No, because they're all so close. The crowd.
Yeah. Who's excited for tonight's comms by Bearded Ladies? Derek, that's definitely 100% got to have been you. Or was it some kind? There's been 6 votes, and half of them have said that they're excited, and another half have said they're scared. I can understand why you're scared. Oh, I like how the page looks. It's nice, it's clean, you can see everything, you can see all of our sponsors, our formularacingligue.co.uk. That's our website if anyone wants to go on. You're going to get all the details on there of things like standings. We've got our merchandise on there, done through our Pure Sim gear. We also have sponsorship by SimGrid, Dave Academy, Pitwall, the Livery Doctor. We're also, what's it called? Don't call it Cumbernauld. What's it called? Yeah. That's our Gamers United Mental Health. I'm very, very sorry for getting that wrong there. Derek sent a message. What are you saying, Derek? Big Shrek asked me to keep you sorted. I have to wait till the end to make sure the stream ends in both locations. Okay, Dale, thanks very much for that. You're always there to help, Dale. Always there to help. You're a useless twat, but you're always there to help.
But I knew you would do it.
What?
I'm not even going to say it.
Oh, right. What have I done? What have I did? Who am I with? What are you saying?
Your language.
I never says anything.
Being from north of the border, I expect it, just not
the
my
word
wife.
TWAT is actually another term for a certain type of fish. So he's a useless fish.
He's a useless fish.
Sorry, just getting that out there. So we've got Evan in the chat as well. How we doing, Ev? We've got Briz. You should be racing, Briz. We've got 14 cars on grid. This is exciting stuff, especially in a GT4 grid. It's going to be close racing.
Well,
this is what the guys always say.
I wonder where
GT4,
Evan is.
Where is Evan?
I don't know.
He's on our chat. He's not taking part.
The race stewards aren't going to have anything to do tonight then. They're not going to have anyone to issue a drive-through to. Sorry, Evan.
Oh, Evan. Evan. So,
I don't know what it is with the GT4 cars though. I think it's because they're so close to the road legal version of the cars.
Yeah.
I just
There's
think
quite a lot of stock things on them, isn't there?
Yeah. They don't look out of place though, which is weird.
I know, it's brilliant. I mean, I think at one point in my life I genuinely will look to buy some kind of
track day car. A Ginetta?
Oh, just a wee Ginetta GT4, they're so good cars.
Okay.
I'm so into sim racing. Obviously, my life's changed completely. I used to be a completely different person to a sim racer.
Okay.
Sim racing was never ever even a second thought for me whatsoever. I used to play games. Talker was one of my favourites, but I never done it in a sim sense. I took a controller in my hand, threw the car over the track, and I used to drive the Volvo.
Oh, okay.
The black, yellow and white livery Volvo in Talker. I don't know if you can remember it in PlayStation.
Tell you what, Will's certainly warming them tyres up in that Audi.
Yes, indeed.
I have driven the Audi GT. Sorry to cut you short, Chris, but we are coming up to
That's
the end of the formation
I'll get you back
lap.
later on. When you're right about to say something, I'll just cut you up.
But we are coming to the end of the formation lap.
Yes.
So we're going to get ready to fly down into turn 1.
So we're on the spoon, or just after spoon,
and
coming up to
obviously at Suzuka, turn 1 is quite a quick corner, so any touch could cause carnage.
It could indeed be Odi Addy. So Evan's saying that we have Linkler and Renviller holding up the Irish contingent tonight. Let's go, lads.
And I do believe.
Well, I see you with Dalkin a few times, so I was talking about JR. JR's up there mixing.
Why is Will Friedman in the middle of the? Oh, he's slowly and we are go.
There we go.
The BMW's got a great start. I think that's Kevin. Oh,
first corner. Someone on the grass came on just nice and easy.
Does
so that
look like we've got through turn 1 without any incidents.
There's even somebody in a Chevy as well. Good on them.
Dell will be proud of someone driving the Chevy.
Stan 1-0's in the Chevy.
Stan will know.
Well done, son. driver of the day straight away, and there's not even done a lap yet.
So, Weeder Kevin, I think, is up now to P7.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, the game's doing that thing where it starts looking a little faff about and things move up and down and left, right, and
Oh,
inside out.
someone's gone off. Sure, of course. It's the BMW. It is Eyes on Keddy.
It's Kerry. That's twice he's went off now, so he's obviously not got those tyres up to scratch yet.
No.
Let's look at the timetables so far. So
all
just a reminder, Will Friedman had 2 of the fastest sectors in the qualifying session in Gamer, so section 1 and 2 in Gamerdad was 2/10 faster than sector 3.
Gamerdad was quicker in sector 3.
Yeah.
That'll be the top end of the Mercedes down the straight though. It's into 130R.
I genuinely thought he was going to do this though in the McLaren, because I think he says he wants to make sure he wins a race in it before he can get rid of that bottle. This wee pacifier seems to have appeared on the side of his name for some reason.
Yeah, and I do believe he put it on himself on the Discord.
He did indeed. Because he bottled it, he ended up, he was in first in Span and he got like third or something like fourth.
So
after bottling it. What was that marker that's just off there? That was Hutch or Renvler. Just touched the grass, but it's not that much. There's no lost much traction. But it looks like Hutch and Fast Man are up side by side coming into turn 1. And Hutch just outbreaks and he catches it, brings the nose round and gets it in front of him. Fantastic driving. Now what curve is Degner? Is it just after the S's Degner?
Degner 1 and 2 is the one the leaders are coming up to now. So you got the long left-hander out the S's, which finishes off sector 1.
That's Degner 1.
And then you come into Degner 1, and then you go right, and then under the bridge is the exit of Degner 2 in the run up to the hairpin.
Fantastic. Weedy Kev's now up to 6, by the way, can I just add? He's an absolutely fantastic start, so he's popped 4 places. Was it?
The top 3 are separated by a second.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. I think the top 3...
This gives Brizzle a wee bit of airtime. I think he's in his favourite GT4 car, which is... Oh no, he's not. I thought he was going to be the Ginetta, but he's in the mare.
No, I think the Ginetta may struggle round here.
Only because there's a lot of fast sectors.
Yeah. Where the Ginetta will come alive is in sector 1.
Yes. The S's will be able to take it with his eyes closed.
Yeah. So Brizzle is currently chasing down Gamerman, but he's got... Who's that? P4, how do you pronounce his name, Chris?
We'll go with Butchtick.
Butchtick is currently 5 tenths behind Fresh Brizzle at the minute, and that Porsche is very quick up the chicane.
As indeed. If you can set the Porsche up, watch this, right? He's going to use the draft, and then he'll probably go on the outside.
I think Brizzle will defend this one.
One move, that was defending perfect. That's
he's gone off.
He's outbroke himself.
Brizzle will hate me for that when he watches it later.
No, that's going to be like Comms Cuss. He's only lost, what's that, about a second, so he'll catch that back. He's very capable.
Oh yeah, he's very quick. So, close battles at the minute is Tro has got Linkler all over the back of him.
He's coming up his rear, is he?
Yeah. Yes. You've got away with words, you have, Chris. But
Will Friedman and Gamerdad
I was
now
just
away.
Oh, he's had a moment. Oh, he saved it. He kept it out of the wall. Tro had a bit of a slide coming out the S's, and he's been.
Cars coming round Degner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, it
that
was.
Linkler had that Audi kind of going 45 degrees the wrong way there, just coming out of the bottom of the hill, taking the two. And the hairpin is so close. I mean, we've got a gaggle of cars at the front. Well, we've got Gamer Dad and Wilfrieden who are pulling away. And you've got Buck Tick, Fresh, and C Shuffler.
Yep.
Weedy Kev very, very close in that next gaggle. And then your Troll, Linkler and Wendler and next gaggle. So there's
everyone
happening everywhere.
Well, if you look up and down the grid, you've got P1 and P2, which are within a second. Butch Tink is sort of in a bit of a world of his own at the minute. He's the second and a half either side of Gamer Dad and Brizzle behind him.
He's in the Porsche though. I think the Porsche is going to be really, really good in the straights. You can see his back end kicking out. Those back tyres aren't going to last very long if he doesn't watch them.
The Kevin is all over the back of Shuffler coming down the start-finish straight.
Good.
Is he going to make a move?
See that Beamer? That's one of the kind of fastest off the map, isn't it?
Yes.
It's one of the nicer sounding cars, but I think the nicest sounding GT4 car by a country mile is the Maserati, and then second comes in as the Merc, the sound of the Merc. The Maserati, nobody touches it, unless you're TK Drifter.
TK Drifter is a magician in that thing though.
Oh no!
Oh, he's caught it! He's caught it.
Wow,
that was a very good catch.
How? Chris Shuffler, there's nothing he can do in a car.
No.
It's just showed us there that he knows how to wreck his tyres on lap 3. So, we'll go with that one. Oh, he's just took that corner so rich that he's just bit his tongue around the corner.
So what else have we got? We've got... That is actually the closest battle on track at the minute.
I think straight away, we're coming up on 8 minutes into the race, and straight away my driver today is already sunk in.
Look who's sort of catching back up. Tro's catching back up in that Ginetta. Linkler is catching up to Renville as well.
Let's see what's happening at the back. So we've got Big Time Dave sporting the grassroots livery. Love that. We stuck with black, red, white and blue, which is very FRL.
Just as I go on board with him, he runs wide.
Tom's bloody curse. Fast Matt, so it's two Aston Martins at the back of the grid, which is very hard to take because these cars are probably the most balanced GT4 cars out there.
I know they're very good in the wet, but I've never driven them in the dry.
Right, okay.
I know they're
You're a wet master actually. I've seen your course performance in a wet on probably one of the most difficult wet tracks known to man not least in Norfolk.
That wasn't wet, it was close to being flooded.
Your car was just floating and you were still going in corners like you were glued to the floor.
Are you on about that clip that got put on the FRL cast?
Oh, it was so nice, man. So nice to see a Porsche do something
but
beautiful.
I will hold my hands up and say it's a good job the space was on the outside.
Right.
Because otherwise I'd have had to bail out.
Well, I think that's like the hit or miss moment that happened there for you, because you can either get somebody that's just going to turn into you, or somebody that's going to... I think what he did on the inside is he came off his throttle, because you could see his nose pulling in quickly.
Yeah, but in the braking zone, if he'd have stayed on the racing line, I probably would have hit him.
But he came off the throttle, his nose pointed in, and that gave you the traction to get him on the inside line going into turn 2, which was such a good move. Yeah. And by turn 3, you were gone.
Yeah. So the field's spreading out a little bit. You've got the top 2 within a second. Will's just doing what Will does in the GT4 cars.
Yep. He was awarded Mr. Alien Elite on the podcast last night.
Explain, Chris, what was the reasoning behind the elite alien status?
So every time he races, I think I've seen him probably finish in the top 3 or higher, 3 or above, on every single race that I've ever witnessed him doing.
Yeah.
Ever. He's never ever not. I think he's rage quit once. He left a race through disconnection, and the
Okay.
rest he's always won. And then off track is even like tenfold. He's set up a website. He's always given technical support.
Yeah.
He's there night and day, 24/7. He's pretty much like myself. He doesn't sleep. When he's not serenading the wife, he's always doing something for FRL. He even uses the work laptop. He's like one of these guys in work that sees the boss coming and he brings up like a spreadsheet, kids on his typing. And he presses Control and Tab and gets back to FRL and gets on with it. So he's elite alien status for me, just hands down.
Yeah.
There's not going to be many people on FRL that's going to match that.
I do know someone else that is like that as well, though.
Well, I know I'm
he
elite alien status, but I'm not going to kind of do that to myself.
But it's people that openly admit on the Discord channels that they are.
Right, stop. Don't finish that statement. That was said, and I think that was. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
I don't do this for anything other than the fact that I love everything about sim racing and the whole FRL setup. So it's very easy for me to give up pretty much 20 hours of my day to do things. During work, I'm kind of telling customers to hold on a wee second as I'm typing things and look stupid and like that. Right, I'll cut your keys in a minute. I'm trying to answer bloody Gio keys in a minute. Gio wants to know my opinion on her ticket. That's fine, put a complaint in, here's a wee... Oh, so...
Chris, I've just spotted on one of the camera shots then that the sun seems to be going down. Are we going to go into the night, maybe?
No, 17 minutes left to go. We are currently... It's on 5 o'clock. We've done several Suzuka races this week. We've got another couple to do on Sunday. And anything that kind of goes beyond 6:30, you start seeing that kind of horrible duskiness where your lights don't work.
Yeah.
And the track disappears. You're just kind of floating on this kind of weird grey stuff. And then it hits 7 o'clock and then your lights kick in. And then you're like, ah, damn, I'm actually on Suzuka and it's probably going to kill me.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you, Chris, but
Stop interrupting me.
Tro has got his mirrors full of Renville's McLaren.
Here we go. So the McLaren's going to catch him here on the straight, but if he makes his one move, 3/4 of the way up, just slightly moving his car out and then back out, there you go. Boom. Read him like a book. And instead of doing what Briz done, he actually held his line this time, pulled the nose in. He's coming in at the fast left-hander, and he's sort of the end of the S's at the fast left-hander where they're passing the massive Ferris wheel, which is good for a picture.
Yes, very good for a picture.
I must say, Rendell, your livery is very sexy indeed with that white and pink and black.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about the McLaren on the PlayStation, is you have very limited livery options.
Yes.
I thought that was going to run a little bit wide out of Declan Watt then.
Tro's livery for me is the nicest to me.
But look at that, Tro has pulled out nearly a second in Sector 1 up until ahead.
Wow. It's just, you can...
That's the Ginetta through the twisty stuff. Or
yeah.
Over
now watch all that fast time, that second disappear, and it's extreme.
I'll be interested to see how much time Renville makes up.
Not over yet.
As well, so I wonder if the guys are putting more fuel in. Now, the good thing about the GT4 series as well is there's a very, very good mentality amongst the drivers. I don't think I've ever seen any tickets go in or leaving the game.
No.
Before it finishes on the GT4 side.
No, I think because all the cars are very, very closely matched, you don't get that I fell 6-7 seconds back from the car in front halfway
So
through
we'll
the
spin
20-minute
my
sprint
dummy out
race.
and leave.
Yeah. But look at that, Tro's managed to pull out a full second in that lap from Renville.
Can I just say we've actually spoke about racing for the last 16 minutes. Can we talk about something else, please?
Go on then, Chris, you pick a subject.
Right, so my subject of the evening, so my off-tone subject for this evening,
I'm going to regret asking you this question, but go on.
yes, is Marvel superheroes. Right, so who is your favourite Marvel superhero? Come on.
Marvel
Who is it and
superhero.
why?
I'm trying to think which of the Marvel superheroes are. I should know this because of the age of my son. But
I'm just a big child at heart, so
I am going to say it'd have to be Hulk.
right, okay.
The only reason.
Hardy,
Oh my
and why,
god.
me Hardy, is Hulk your favourite? Or
I wasn't even looking at the screen that I had that. I just looked down and you're a pirate. Purely because when my lad first sort of got into the Marvel, he just fell in love with the Hulk, and he does a brilliant impression when the Hulk says Hulk. Yeah. When he does the
smash.
yeah, similar to that, yeah. But he does a very good impression of when the Hulk says Hulk smash.
So
I think Gamer Dad's catching Will. He's now down to 6/10.
my favourite.
Buzz Lightyear is not a Marvel superhero.
Is Captain America.
Captain America.
Because do you know why?
No.
Oh. Do you know why? He never quits. Ever.
Never quit.
He never quits. Take the picture. Never quits. He takes a beating after beating after beating. He can give a good punch. What? Those shelves behind you are an absolute disgrace.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
It's not like that night you were on the FRL cast, Chris, and you. Oh my god. Do you know what, Chris? I'm gonna regret ever. I'm gonna regret ever showing you them little filters. Okay, Chris.
Always tell mommy before you go out somewhere.
Chris, can I just interrupt you and go on a more serious note?
Yes.
Gamer Dad has closed the gap to Will Friedman by 3/10 in one lap. So he's now 3/10 behind Will.
What?
Yes. I don't know if Will had an incident. Maybe he got a bit of a slide on. I don't know. But Gamer Dad is catching him.
3/10. I wonder if the Audi's tyres have gave up the ghosts. He's got 11 minutes to tell Will Friedman where to go. the thing is, right, if he's faster than Will Friedman, even if it's that maybe 10, he's still got to get by him.
Catching him is one thing. Overtaking him is something else.
The wife is most likely gave Will some kind of incentive tonight, right? So I think he's going to go healthily defend those apexes and park that above so much.
Sorry to interrupt again, Chris. I've just spotted it.
3 points.
Am I out? See you later. Will start again. Weezer Kevin is in P3.
Yes, indeed. Now, I told you earlier on, it says I've already got my driver today. So I think we've got 10 minutes to go. And so if Gamer Dad can take this from Will Friedman, then I might change my mind. But We the Kev is my driver today. there's only 10 minutes to go. So it's 20 minutes being in the race. Give my dad trying to show his nose there and Will Friedman. Let's see what's happening in the back. So what about Eisenkedi? It looks like he's maybe
Eisenkedi is
9th.
Yeah, I think he dropped off from Linklet a little bit.
Yeah. There's a very, very, very tight battle happening there with
look who has just appeared.
Fresh Briz and Weedy Kev.
Hutch is all over the back of Eisenkedi.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to have a look into Degner 1?
Eisenkedi just cannot keep that Beamer on track. That's about 9 times he's went off. So Hutch is just going to take full advantage of that because it looks like he's managed to get the wee Macca dialed in right on his rear end.
I think Hutch will just sit behind and wait for that mistake.
He's consistently making mistakes.
He's very patient as well, Hutch.
Do you know, he always complains, right, about his car and this and that, blah blah blah, and he's not fast. And the other day, in his BMW M4 on Suzuka, he pulled off a low 202 and I was mightily jaw-droppingly.
Eisenkedi's run wide.
And he goes, he's made that mistake.
But he managed to cover the apex off there,
didn't he? Really, really good racing here. Really clean racing.
Is Hutch going to have a look into the hairpin?
Evan Gaiman up to 5 gents, so I'm going to take my leave. Good race, gents. See you later on, Ev. Thank you for being in the stream, sir.
See you later, Evan.
Bill Richardson's in. So, hi Bill. Never seen you before, sir.
No, I've never heard the name.
DLR is behind you. On PC, you hire Woody to build you a nice McLaren livery. He's pimping you out here to people that need livery.
Yes, Chris.
We've now got people, we've got 9 people watching. This is like serious nosebleed stuff.
Talking of liveries, I'm going to have to run the Honda in the next PC series, aren't I?
You are, because that livery is electric. See what I did there?
Literally.
So, this has been called GT4 Late Night Slammers. Was that you that named this?
No.
Who did?
Hutch has got a run on him.
Who named it?
Dell.
So it's not Slammers anymore, it's just the...
Late night.
Late night.
So Linkler made a mistake. Hutch got past. Now Linkler.
Late night series. That's something we can go and amend.
Linkler backed out into the hairpin. Hutch has run
Oh,
wide.
look at that.
We need a different angle here. That's not Hutch. There he is. So Linkler made an error. Hutch capitalised, and then Hutch almost made an error in the hairpin.
Oh. He's just brought that nose round, didn't he?
So how are we looking up front now? Gaming has dropped back to 7/10 off Will. The thing is with Will, I remember a race I was involved with going back a while now at Paul Ricard. Oh, and Hutch has run wide in 130R.
Oh, come on, Hutch.
But he had enough of a gap to come back out in front. So yeah, it was a GT4 race at Paul Ricard, and I think it was a 2-hour endurance race we did.
Yep.
And we know Tro and Will Friedman normally run away with the GT4 races, and I managed to split them. Oh, and I think Eisenkedi. Oh no, he saved it. Eisenkedi had a big slide in turn 1. I managed to split them. for my best ever.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit lost here. I need to take this off because I'm getting dizzy. Whoa.
I'm just gonna give up talking to you, Chris.
I'm just going to pal. Say hi. Say hi to my octopus. Say hi. North of the border. Scratching
North of the
octopus.
border.
Can I get the people?
Oh, Fresh Bizzle's putting some pressure on with the Kevin. 410's back.
This wee guy is really interested. Look at him, he's oh, over there. Oh, I must have seen something like. Where's it going now? Oh, no. Oh. What's over there?
Chris,
No. Oh,
you do know there's people watching.
I do.
This is, believe it or not, your head PS admin.
Listen, I like to get out much. I don't get out much. Sorry, this. I'm only allowed out the weekends. Oh, where's it going? Ah, there's it.
Oh,
Hi, wee guy.
is Brizzle going to have a look into turn 1?
Right. Series head on now. Oh!
Oh my god. What have I signed up for here?
Exactly. La 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 la.
Oh, I think Eyes on Kenny's had an incident because he's dropped back to P11.
I would really like to be. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
Chris, there's 2 minutes left of the race. Can we behave
Is
for
there?
2 minutes?
Right, serious head.
Oh. So, Fresh Brizzle is currently 2/10 back from Weeder Kevin, who's in P3. Gamer Dad is still in P2.
Right. Back to the serious face.
So, are you not going to interrupt me now?
Not at all.
Right. So currently P1 with 1 minute and 35 seconds left is Will Friedman, who's currently 9/10 ahead of Gamer Dad.
And
Weeder Kev in P3. Brizzle is actually a lot.
Should we have a whip around to get Chris treatment? I think I'm going to click yes.
Oh, Brizzle's all over the back of Weeder Kevin coming into 130R. Is he going to have a dive up the inside in the chicane? No.
Right, man, leader is on the final
Now,
lap.
leader's on the final lap. As much as I'd like to do that lap with you, Will, Brizzle is currently... Oh, he's dropped back a little bit for the chicane. He was 1/10 behind Weeder Kev.
Weeder Kev has made his one move.
I think he's going to be far enough ahead now. He's nearly a second ahead, yeah. I think Brizzle got a bit of a slide through the chicane, which was really unlucky because they were side by side on the exit of Spoon on the last lap.
So just to cover off some of the kind of flashing logos that are on our feed, so you've got your FRL logo, you've got your, is that amazing? Does that stand for amazing? Is that for the livery thing, the program where you sync liveries?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
SimGrid and FRL logo again, so we were kind of trying to find ways to just keep things moving. Pitwall, which is always a very good program to have up running when you're running on the PC. It's got lots and lots of information on there mid-race, pre-post. But that FRL logo just beautifully slinks its way in everywhere. Somebody was talking the other night actually, and they were saying it was praises. He bumped into someone that actually has a physical, he drives, he's a driver, he does races, and he says that he's, how we doing Red King, thanks for popping in, things are going great, you've just missed an epic 30-minute GT4 battle. But Crazy says that the guy said he'd heard about FRL. So FRL's getting out there in the real racing world as well.
Chris,
It's good for his pickups. Yes.
Gamerdad is right on the back of Will Friedman coming into the last chicane.
Absolutely.
Can he get a run out of the chicane? He did take a wider line on the way in. I think Will's just going to have enough from the Audi. He has. He's finished 3/10 ahead.
What an epic everybody.
What an epic
Leader
race.
has
That
finished
has
the
been
race.
about 11 laps of Gamerdad being stuck to his rear pipe.
Yes.
Absolutely epic.
So,
And then you've got Wee the Kev coming over the line in third place.
with Brizzle, again, a 10th behind.
Like, stuck to him. Stuck.
It's... Shuffler wasn't too far behind him either. We the Kev's just had a big drift through turn 1. So that is our Thursday late night at Suzuka in the GT4s.
As
So-
Shuffler can run in 5th, Joe in 6th, Linkler 7 and 7th, for some, Rendler in 8th, Hutch in 9th, Bucktick in 10th, Eisenkede in 11th, Stan 1-0 in 12th, that's Matt 13th, bringing up the rear. Big time, Dave.
Yeah. And all in all, I like this though.
Every single car has finished the race. Glass Matt's coming in just behind them.
They're all doing donuts at turn 1.
Oh, there's a couple of cars kissing each other. That's Wee the Kev and Will Friedman having a kiss.
Is it? Let's have a look.
It's just a medley of somebody needs to get that picture. Somebody really needs to get a picture of all the cars. It's like everyone's SA just drops to like 12.
Yeah. But no, that has been probably
Oh, bang.
like that just it just proves though, even though you've got the aliens at the front,
Yes.
but there was battles throughout the field, which
so
is
we're going to do
why.
Two Beards, One Comms driver of the day.
Are we giving one each, or are we going to give one?
So we could give one each if you want. I mean, I know who mine's is going to be. Mine's going to be Wee the Kev because his qualifying time wasn't the greatest, and he's actually brought it back.
Where did he qualify?
Qualified like 9th or
Ninth.
something. 9th or 10th, 9th. So he gets my driver of the day because that's absolutely phenomenal, especially with those drivers that are in there. Let's see Shuffler, Tro, Briz.
Yeah.
Briz has made a couple of wee mistakes, but that was close with them at the end.
Yes.
I don't know if you're going to maybe nominate someone else. Or are you
I.
happy to stick with Wee Kev?
Let's have a look. See who made. See, they're all pretty much there or thereabouts, aren't they?
Yeah, indeed. I mean, it's been a great performance for everyone, even the guys
Yeah.
in the back as well.
But yeah, I think I'd have to probably say we the Kev.
Hutch just says, absolutely love you too, well done lads.
Thanks, Hutch.
Thanks mate. Here to entertain mate, we're here to talk nothing but no racing,
Yeah,
beards and comms and that's it.
and anything else
In between.
But no, yeah, I think we'll go with
66% of the so 2 people out of 3 have says yes again with treatment.
have you
Thanks very much guys.
got the picture
What picture?
of the results?
No, so what your gamer dad or Will Friedman will
Oh,
get
we'll get him on here.
in fact, he's probably currently sitting typing them in as we speak.
Yeah.
Mr.
Green
Elite
light.
Alien.
Go, go, go.
whilst he's serenading the wife, will be down the standings.
But no, I genuinely think Weeder Kev deserves the
Yep.
2 birds, 1 comms driver of the day nomination.
2 birds, 1 comms. Don't you mean 2 beards, 1 comms?
I said 2 birds.
I heard you saying 2 birds.
Your Google Translate to Scottish isn't working then.
Hi, So we're going to try and get someone in for a post-race interview.
Who are we going to get in?
Bring Gamer Dad in.
How?
Invite him into the chat.
What's the Google Meet?
To the Google Meet right now, see if he'll join us and give us a rundown, because that was an epic 12 laps out of 14.
Right.
I think if we send him a wee link and invite him in to just say, come and give us a wee post-race interview, that would be very nice of you, and to watch his language.
I just need to copy that
I've
link.
said a particular type of fish, and my brother decided to show face whilst he was hanging up some clothing. Oh, what's going on? Have you turned off the cameras?
Yeah, it will go off just while I send a message on the Discord, and we will come back on now.
Would you like me to send a message?
No, I've already done it.
Because
you know,
unbelievable.
I was sat at 9:10 with everything ready to go. All I needed was you to log in just to test the audio. And what time did you turn up, Chris?
What time did I turn up?
5 to 11.
Boom. With lots and lots and lots of preparation done beforehand.
And I do believe we are going to get joined by Gamer Dad.
Hello.
Well, hey.
Hello, how are we doing?
Hello, and good evening, and welcome. What an absolutely epic race that was, mate.
I'm a little bit sweaty. I was a little try-hard tonight.
Yeah.
I need to put some points back to Kevin.
I tell you what though, he must have struggled in qualifying because he went from P9 to 3rd.
Yeah, he couldn't get a lap in. Everything was invalidated. That's why.
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, I was aiming. Thing is, me and Will both hit that record pace during the race.
Yes.
Which is really annoying because in quali we were nowhere near it.
Well, what was your game plan? Because Will Friedman on track, you've got to come up with some kind of game plan. Whatever the game plan is, it's without letting his back tyres down. How do you beat this guy?
He's so good under pressure.
Yeah.
The instance where I tried it round outside of turn 1.
You'd set it up nicely, and he still covered. They just parked it.
Yeah, I just went wide, but I was faster in the wrong parts of the track.
Yeah,
So
we noticed you were faster in sector 3 by about 3/10.
Will Friedman does all of this whilst serenading the wife. I'm telling you right now, the guy's an elite alien.
Sector 1, sector 3, I was quicker. Sector 2, about the same, but I just, yeah. I was
Sector
thinking
3
about
was your fastest
in the
in
last lap into the Casio triangle.
Right.
So, because I picked up my 3rd warning on the last lap, going wide at 130R.
So we don't get the beauty of picking that kind of information up.
So, yeah, I thought about sending it, and I thought, nah, I better not.
Well done. I think we the Kev got our driver of the day only because of his 9th to 3rd, because that was a fantastic performance.
To Kev. He should never have been 9th.
No, I think he just maybe. I seen his messages today. He was saying something about his internet wasn't the best, and I think it was just maybe his head wasn't in it, because it was like 1.8 or 1.9 seconds off the pace at the end of quali.
Yeah, he was the 3rd fastest guy in the track, I think.
Yeah, it was. He just showed you. I think if he had another 15 minutes, he'd have been up there with you.
Nah, we were pulling away from him.
Already?
Me and Will, I was checking every lap, we were about half second to a second quicker.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you were keeping your distance, he was just faster than everyone else.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Hat off to Briz tonight. He doesn't necessarily drive the GT4s, and he gave Kev the worst sore head for about the last 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah.
It was 1/10 off his rear end.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Kev, did I say something?
What? Did Kev lose it?
No, Kevin was playing.
Ah,
Oh,
that's
that's
naughty.
terrible. Kev, you're going to burn in the burning fires of hell for that, sir.
Yeah.
Tell Kev from us he's going to burn in the burning fires of hell for that.
I think they're watching.
They probably are.
Tut, tut, tut. Well, do you know what? Well done, mate. You definitely
Yeah, it was
deserve
good. It was
driver
good
of
to
the day
watch.
from the comms. 2 beers,
Cheers,
1
guys.
comms gives you driver of the day.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Cool. Thanks for coming in, gamer.
cheers, gamer. Try, mate. I think
So,
I think that's not a bad touch, that Chris. You know.
yeah, a wee post-race interview. We pick someone. I think the next time we'll maybe take like a kind of mid-pack guy or
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
somebody that wants to come in and tell us about
Well,
the race.
yeah, we'll put it out there.
Yeah, and we'll see if we can get them not to laugh.
One thing I do really enjoy is because obviously I used to race on the PS4 until I moved over to PC, and I do miss the racing on the PS4 because it's so close, but the pace is so quick. But it's just it's good to still be involved with it, to be fair, and because I did try to go back and do a late night PS4 GT4 race.
You were like 6 seconds off the pace or something.
And I was, yeah.
Dog awful.
I think my qualifying was 4.5 seconds off P1.
I think you're being kind to yourself here.
Yeah. But the race didn't go any better either.
No. Do you know what? I tried as well to do the.
I think me and Hutch ended up doing bumper cars for the last 10 minutes.
I mean, that's just stupid.
Chris, that one actually suits you. It's not even funny how much.
Have you ever seen Stranger Things?
No.
You know the guy that's got. You never seen Stranger Things?
No. You look like you're gonna slap me when we go to Darlington now.
I'm getting in a train and come to your house. No, there's a guy in it that's like, he wears these round glasses and he's like he's right into his like alien theories and all that, and conspiracy theories, and he looks dead like this.
God.
What's this one again? Oh, yeah. Like wobbly eyes robot there.
Right, anyway, I do believe it is time to end the stream.
Yes, so.
Because there's actually no cars left in the server.
I have been Chris.
No, you've been Turkey Head.
I have been everything other than Chris.
Yeah.
No. So, the comms, this is the very first official comms on the YouTube, so guys, give us a like, give us a subscribe, punt it out. We've got 9 likes, I think we're up to 9 watchers, so 9 likes, that's good.
Happy with that?
I'm very happy with that.
Especially after how last week the test one went.
The test was phenomenal. I mean, nothing went wrong with that whatsoever. What are you talking about?
The only thing that didn't go wrong is the fact that the stream never cut short.
I think we got into the nosebleed territory of 3 watchers and 2 of them were us. One of them was Dale, I think.
But I think we got to like 12 minutes into the race before we actually got your audio on.
So does my audio come on, everybody starts like ding ding bye, ding 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 ding.
Yeah. But no, it's been good.
Yes.
I look forward to next week.
Yeah. So we've actually got, we're going to do the same again for Late Night Sunday. Are you going to be there?
Yes.
So, comms on Sunday.
Late
night
10.
Starts at 10:30.
Well, no.
The stream will...
What we'll do, Chris, is we'll start at 20 past.
We'll start, I was just about to say, we'll start about 10 or 15 minutes early.
If you can arrive on time.
We'll do a nice wee rundown. Hopefully the turnout will be nice tonight. So 14 for a PS4 GT4 venue is pretty good.
How many's checked in for the...
Let's just check now.
Late Night Sunday.
Late Night Sundays. So Late Night Sunday is our Porsche Cup series, which is very popular. Sunday late night.
I know there's
we
a
have
few.
10 people, and we've got 1 comms.
You're doing it on your own then?
Well, it'd be nice if someone else would join me.
No, I'll be there.
Hit the button. Hit
No,
the button.
it's good.
Push the button. Push the button. Push the button.
Thanks, Chris.
Yes, thank you very much.
It's been emotional, as always.
It's always emotional and very chorish.
But it's bye-bye for now, and we'll see you again Sunday.
Yes.
Evening.
Just before we part ways, was there a lap record broke tonight? No.
No,
the
there
track
wasn't.
was 37 degrees and it was not happening.
Yeah. They were 5-6 tenths off it.
Yes. So.
No, it's been good, Chris. I will catch you on Sunday night, if not before.
Yes.